Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lucy and I am a cash stuffer here on YouTube. I also do reset videos. I use Notion, and I'm also a wife, an entrepreneur, and also an Etsy seller, and much more. So today I am bringing you guys a video of my expenses review for the month, or for October. I generally do every week, but it has been a busy month. It's already actually more than mid-month, and it's just crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do, actually let's do 15 days, just so that I do 2 weeks of October for the transaction reviews, and then I'll probably do the last 2 weeks, like whenever the month ends or whatever. So yeah, for those that follow me, I use Notion for my expenses and I really like it. I designed this template, which is for my personal budget, and every month I create a new one, so I start fresh. So I have the August, September, October. Those are August is when I started. So let me show you guys how I put in things, just so that you get an idea, just in case you are thinking about wanting to start with Notion, at least for the budgeting aspect of it. It's awesome. I love it. Okay, so for this specific template that I'm using, I have the calendar, and this is the way I have it just because I love it. So I have the same information in 3 ways. So when I put in a transaction here, for example, Dollar General, I put it in only on my calendar on the day that I went in and made the transaction, and then it automatically transfers it into here. So here I have it as a table. I have the list of, it's going to be all the expenses, and I believe I have them by date. Oh, I don't have them sorted by date, but I usually sort them by date. Okay, so all right, so I sort them by date just so that it's easier if I need to look up a transaction. I have it here in the different categories, and then in this third one I sorted by categories, so I can see the total. For example, my coffee, how much I spent, my eat out and all that. You know what, let's go ahead and do actually 20 days up to today, just so that I have everything accurate as far as like totaling, and I don't have to use a calculator and leave out these days, because technically these days are already in here, and it's easier for me just to do the 20 days. We'll say it's a no spend day today. I'm not really sure. I haven't spent anything yet, and it's a little bit in the afternoon, but I'll add it next time, and then we'll do from the 20th to the 31st next time. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. And as you can see, there's 11 days to Halloween, you guys. That is so crazy. Like, I just don't know where time's going. Like, I started thinking about it. I'm like, I have to like enjoy my kids, because time is flying. And like, before you know it, they're like already in like middle school or high school or whatever. But yeah, that's another story for another day. So yeah, so let's go ahead and start, and I hope you guys can see well. And my daughter is hanging out with me. She's so good at this already, just because my husband was picking up my little one, my preschooler, so she's hanging out here with me. All right, so I have Dollar General here, $27.90, and I put it as groceries. It's more like snacks for things that we need, like drinks and things like that, or chips sometimes. but I put it as groceries just so that we don't have a lot of categories. I might add another category and do like snacks, just because we do tend to get a lot of snacks from here, there, and like everywhere. So I might do that. Alrighty, so then would be Walmart, and it was 46.19 for groceries. Again, that was on October 1st, and it must have been like a fast, run, just grab whatever I needed. So that was Walmart. And then October 1st, that was still Sunday. I had Dunkin' Donuts, and that was $7. It was like my coffee and a donut, I believe. And then on Monday the 2nd, we had some Chick-fil-A that was $14.88. I believe it was only for the kids. And then that same day I also have a transaction for Sbarro's, and that's a pizza place, and that's $12.87, and that's categorized as eat out. Hopefully you guys are able to see. There's light, but sometimes it doesn't help. All right, I closed my blind a little bit just because the light was like hitting right on my computer, and I don't know if you guys were saw the glare, but I mean there's still light, obviously. Alrighty, so let's see. So we already went through that one, and then that was Monday the 2nd. Tuesday the 3rd, we went to Dollar Tree. I spent $20, and miscellaneous, I'm gonna be categorizing the business things, not Etsy, just our cleaning businesses. Sometimes we get like napkins or things like that from Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna be categorizing that as miscellaneous. Then Family Dollar on the Wednesday the 4th. It was $4.85. It must have been just like lemonades or something that the kids wanted, because they love this like blue lemonade. I'm not sure what it is, but Gianni loves it and he is just obsessed with it. So then we went to Walmart and we did some grocery run for $180.46. And that same day, I picked up some things that I needed for the Etsy store, and it was $6. And I will include the Etsy store here just because a lot of my transactions is also Etsy, because I do, like go to different places, mostly like craft stores and things like that, or online. And I'll include it in here because I think I'm gonna include the income for Etsy in here in a way. Right now it's more of the investing, like I'm investing almost everything that I am earning, it's going towards like buying supplies and things like that. But eventually I'll have a little bit more left, and I'll be able to buy other things as well. So yeah, speaking about Etsy, we actually reached 1K in sales. I'll put the screenshot here. I believe it's only sales. We are very close to being a profit, but it is like 1,000 and something in sales. So I'm very, very proud of that. Stay tuned, because I will be offering a giveaway within the next 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that. So let's see, where did I leave off? Okay, so on Thursday we went to Chick-fil-A. We spent $19.97, and that was only like on the kids. And then we ended up getting Chipotle, but my husband paid for that, so I didn't even include it in here. So that was on Thursday. And then on Friday we went to McDonald's and bought the kids something, and that was $8. I noticed that the first week or the second week we ate out a little bit more, but it's like recently we haven't been eating out a lot, just because we've been doing more of eating at home, and we realized that most of the times when we go out to eat out, we spend a lot of money, and it's not healthy. And also we end up like getting a little bit sick from it. I don't know if we're just, I don't know, honestly, I don't know if it's just the restaurant or the fast food industry just declined so much just because there was a lot of demand for jobs, and like all these jobs are being filled with like like students and things like that, and it's fine, but I think the quality, and this is just my thought, you can tell me what you guys think, but I think the quality of the fast food and restaurants have declined so much over this last few years. It's just crazy. But anyways, that's a story for another time as well. Um, so on Saturday the 7th, we had a no spend day. I believe that's our only no spend day, which is fine. And then on the 8th, that was a Sunday, I went to a little market here. It's called Central, here by our area. We bought $50.40, and I believe we made like taco meat, and we bought taco meat and we made like some tacos and with avocado and all that. And then that same day, I went to a craft store, and this was categorized for Etsy, and I spent $31.65 on that. And then we pumped gas, and that was $50. For gas, I might not have everything very accurate because I have to check with my husband and say he's actually not here, and I wanted to record this video. But the next time I'll have everything that we spent for gas updated, because since I'm not working that much right now, like physically, like going out to places and stuff, I'm not really keeping track of like all the gas, so I have to see like where he pumped gas, and how did he, because sometimes he pays cash and things like that, so I gotta see like all his receipts and stuff to be able to keep track. But for the ones that I know, so we spent $50, 50 something on gas, or 50 on gas that day. And then I already said the craft store, Central, okay, Dollar Tree, I spent $13 on miscellaneous, which is our other business. And then on Monday the 9th, I spent on Etsy, Etsy supplies for my business, $25, and that must have been online. And then Target, we spent $27 and $70 for household items. And then on the 10th, we went to Sam's Club, and we spent $94.12 on groceries. And this is Sam's, usually like snacks and things like that, like things in bulk that we usually need. This month I noticed that we did spend, quite a bit of money like on just snacks and like gas, and wash. We grabbed snacks at the Dollar General, and also at Walmart. I have not gone to Aldi's just because I really like Aldi's, but it's just a limited variety of things, and I find that Walmart has a little bit more to offer. That's why I haven't gone to Aldi's, but I mean, I am planning to go to Aldi's soon. And then we stopped at Jewel and bought something, and that's considered groceries, to make that day $39.60. And then Wednesday the 11th, that we went to Target, and we spent $19 on household items as well. And then I listed life insurance, because that day I deposited $70, and I finally got life insurance. I've had life insurance, but we switched insurance. So we used to have like insurance with like our vehicle life insurance as well, and we switched, and I kind of lost track of the life insurance, and I think it like expired or whatever. But anyways, my son just he just got his license for life insurance, so he's an insured agent, and I really wanted to help him out and at the same time help myself out, so I went ahead and got life insurance. I'm not gonna say what, I know that it has investments in it too. So, you know, a portion's going to go towards investments and a portion's going to go towards my life insurance and all that good stuff. But I'm really excited about that. So that day I actually deposited, you know, $70 into the bank to cover some of that. And then we had some Dunkin' Donuts for the amount of $3.65. That was just for my coffee. And then while we were in Gas and Wash, we got some snacks for $4.83. And then Dollar Tree miscellaneous again. You'll see a lot of Dollar Tree miscellaneous. That was $10. And then Dollar Tree, things for the household. I'm not sure what I grabbed that day. I think I grabbed like toothpaste or something like that. And more items, obviously, but that was part of that. So we covered this day, and then on the 12th, we went to the little marketplace. We spent $44.50, and that was groceries. Usually if we go to the store, it's like to make things like right that day. So that day, I believe we did, oops, did it freeze? My computer just froze, guys. So that day we just did tacos. Oh, is it dying or something? Oh no, I don't know what happened. See, that had never happened. Oh, here we go. Okay. So I think it's just, yeah. So crazy. Yeah. So we used to have like the best internet ever. Like we used to be with Comcast, and we paid like more than $100, like I think $150 to $200 for our internet, which I talked to my husband, and I think it was a waste of money because we now pay $30. I mean, as you can see, the internet's not that great, but you know what? It's saving us a lot of money. So I don't even complain when this kind of things happen, honestly. So where was I at? Oh my gosh. Okay, so at the little place, we bought $44.50, and that usually is whenever we cook that same day. So we probably made tacos, and then I had another Etsy transaction for $6. And then on Friday the 13th, we went to Gas and Wash. Well, that was my husband actually, and it was $10.28 for snacks. And then I went back to Walmart, and I spent $150.64 on groceries. And then on that Saturday, it was the 14th, we had like a mini birthday party for my mom, because it's her birthday's on the 15th, but we had a wedding going on the 15th, so we're like, we'll just do something at her house on the 14th. But the wedding ended up getting canceled, and we actually celebrated on the 15th too for my mom. So yeah, so on that day I went to my mom's house. I spent $50, and I believe that was like on a few things, because she still did her like Saturday usual sell, food sell, but I had like a few things, and then I just gave her the $50, and I was like, keep the change for her birthday, obviously. And then I went to Walmart, and I spent $33.45 on groceries. And I'll put some pictures up for my mom's birthday that day. All my sisters were there, and we were just, enjoying the food that she made. And it was just really good. They bought like a little cake that day, and it was just great, because we thought we weren't going to celebrate with her on the 15th. So then after that, I went to the craft store, and I picked up, my husband wanted me to buy some like stuff to carve pumpkins, so I spent $17 on like things that we needed to carve the pumpkins. And then Also, I picked up $27 worth of supplies for my Etsy shop. So that was the 14th. And then on the 15th, like I said, early in the morning when I woke up, I received a message from the bride. She's like, the wedding is canceled. I'm like, oh no, hope everything is fine. Everything's fine. But we were like, okay, well, now we're able to like celebrate, last minute my mom's birthday. So we ended up going to a Chinese place, and it was a Chinese buffet right by my house, and it was actually pretty good. I spent $45 because it was only me and my daughter, and then I paid for my older son. So it was $45 for eat out, and we had a great time actually, and I'll post some pictures too. After that, we came to my house, and because it's like 3 minutes from my house, so we were just here enjoying the moment. All my sisters were here, and we were just having a good time. So that was that day. I have a Sam's transaction that day for $37.98. Oh, meanwhile, my husband had gone to Sam's, so he spent like $37.98 on groceries. So then that was on the 15th. So on the 16th, which is this week, I went to Walmart again, and this was just to purchase a few things that my son and I needed to cook that day. I dropped off Gianni, and then we headed to Walmart after that. So it was $51.04 for groceries, and then I ended up grabbing my kids some like diapers or things that they needed, so that was $17. And then from the craft store that day, I ordered $21.21 for the Etsy store. So I'm not sure if I picked it up or if I had ordered it and they delivered it. So then the following day at Family Dollar, I spent $8 for it was like a clearance bed for Casper, and it was only $8, so I took advantage of it. And then that same day, I also bought $17 of like Etsy things that I needed from Family Dollar. It was more like tape, like packaging things that I needed, and it was mostly like tape, and I'm not sure what else I grabbed. So it was like $17 for that. And then at Casey's, we spent $60.04 on gas, and that was for me. I pumped gas that day. And then I ended up getting a Walmart Plus. Here we go again. We ended up getting a Walmart Plus membership, which I don't even know why I got it. I think it's because Walmart is so weird that they don't accept Apple Pay, and I didn't have my wallet with me that day, thinking, okay, well, if we're gonna grab some things, like groceries, I have the card, because we usually put groceries in the card, and they don't accept Apple Pay. So I'm like, how else am I gonna pay? So I had to like sign up for Walmart Plus to be able to scan the things, and they charged me $12.95 for that. So after that, you guys, sorry, my internet's just being so weird today. Usually never, like this never happens. But of course, I'm recording a video, and this is when, it decides to act like this. So I went over the 17th already. Then the 18th, I spent another $35.37 online for Etsy. And then on the 19th, again, we spent $26.69 at the little market by my house, and then we went to another little market right by it, and we spent $11.19 from there, and that was like things to make that day. And so it is Friday the 20th, and we'll treat it as a no spend day, just so that we can get the all the totals. So let's go down here and calculate. So here's everything. Let's go ahead and calculate. Oh, here we go. So calculate the total. So we want to sum it up. So far, you guys, we have spent 1,497.90 these 20 days. And that's mostly, I feel like it's mostly groceries. I think we went over our grocery budget already. So it was $20.65 on coffee. Then it was $100 on eat out, which I don't think that was bad because like usually it's more. And then on Etsy, I have spent on Etsy supplies, I have spent a total of $169.23. That's a little bit too much, but like I said, I'm constantly running out of things and buying new things. And then on gas so far it's 110. Like I had said, this might not be accurate because I know we've spent much more. I just gotta look up at the transactions for my husband and add them in here. I didn't add anything as gifts. I think I added it as something else, like for my mom's gift. And then groceries, which is the most expensive one, it's $814. So we went over our budget because I think we only budgeted like $800 for groceries, but it is 6 of us and we're all here, during the day. And I just feel like, we just are snacking or buying things to eat constantly or to make. Household items, $65.20. For the kids, it has been $34 so far. And we haven't bought any toys, which is great. So woohoo for that. We haven't gone to a lot of places lately because like I'm saying, the month it's just flying. I mean, yeah, it's so crazy. And then for miscellaneous expenses, $55. And then no spend days, I think we had 1 or 2 no spend days. And then for pet, we spent $8 so far. So yeah, you guys, we are done for today. I don't really have anything else to talk about or to show you guys. I really hope that you guys enjoy this weekend. It is Friday, just enjoy it, rest, or go out with the family or whatever. I do have a few things on my Etsy store. This is the only ones that I have out here because all my orders have been taken care of. So these are actually in different themes, so go ahead and check out Etsy if you want. And so yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.